So if you want to see what has me sweating this much and had my heart rate at almost 180 beats per minute, keep watching.
There we go. We're picking up that intensity now. Keep breathing.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Princess Star here, and as you can tell by the intro, by the title, and by the background of this video, we are going to be talking about the newest fitness virtual reality app that just released in the Oculus Quest store on April 23rd, which was Supernatural. It is what I would probably call a mix between Peloton, Wander, and of course Beat Saber. As an avid gym goer who used to go 5 times a week before the social distancing started, it piqued my curiosity, especially since we are all basically locked inside of our houses, and you know, sometimes we need to switch up our fitness routines, and what better way than by virtual reality. I have been using my bands at home, body weight, a little bit of weight here and there, but this really piqued my curiosity because my love for virtual reality and fitness combined in one. So this video is going to serve as an overview for the Supernatural application on the Oculus Quest, along with a mini setup of the iOS app of Supernatural and a very detailed first impressions review. So before we get into the rest of the video, please like this video if you'd like to see more virtual reality content from me, and also please subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead and hop into the video. Okay, so the first time that I tried Supernatural, I had to pause the whole setup in the Oculus Quest to come to my phone and download and set up within the app. So I'm just gonna take you through it really fast. So of course you're gonna wanna go into your app store, whether you have Android or Apple, and then you're going to type in Supernatural, which should be the first thing that comes up in your store. So once you downloaded it, of course, you are going to open it. You are going to click sign up, and for the purposes of this video, I'm going to not go through all of that again since I already have my account set up. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my account now. Once you've gotten into your account, you can go ahead and make some changes if you want. You can change your profile picture. You can edit your biography so that everyone who comes across your profile knows what you are about. When you go into your profile, it's going to show you your entire feed of the workouts that you have done, the points that you have gotten on them, and then on the top in the right corner, it's going to show you all of your total points. I have only been using this application for 2 days, so that's why my score is still pretty low. To set up on your Oculus Quest, you would go into your settings. It showed in the video a certain number that you have to press to connect with your device, and you would go into connect headset, and then you would put in the numbers that you would need in order to pair your device and your headset. So now, taking you really quickly through each section of the app, you are going to go to the heart rate tracker. I have a Fitbit, and unfortunately it is not supported yet with Supernatural, but I'm expecting it to in the future. I will go into a little more detail in my first impression, so stay tuned in the rest of the video, or check below in my timestamps to see exactly when I talk about it. But of course, here in the heart rate tracker section, you could connect another device to the app, which will track your heart rate throughout your workout, and it will also show up after your workout, and you can see in the graph that they provide, along with your accuracy and your power, your heart rate as well. And the next section of the app is going to be the leaderboard. I am the only person that I know with an Oculus Quest, so I don't have any friends that use this app. So if you or anyone else that you know actually uses this, go ahead and give me a follow. I'll follow you back and we can have fun on Supernatural together. So of course, here is where you would be ranked among your friends, and you would be super competitive, and you could motivate each other to work a lot harder. And the last section would be your profile, and we have already gone through that. So let's go ahead and hop back into the headset so that we can check out the gameplay and how you set up the first time you open up Supernatural. All right, so once you open up the application and you either have signed up already or you just go ahead and start, you'll be greeted by Leanne, one of the coaches, which is the main coach. And then there you will calibrate your height, your side lunges, both left and right, and then also your squats. Then she will go over the basics of the game, which if you've played Beat Saber before is very, very familiar.
You get extra points for powerful strikes. These next couple of targets have a tail attached.
And then she'll go ahead and she'll put it all together for you, and then you will go ahead and start your first supernatural run.
Now with both hands up and down. Here come the targets with tails. Follow the tails and strike.
And she will pass it to the next coach, Antonio, who will teach you how to engage your core. Now, the one thing that I was very surprised about, because I did not look at any other tutorials or any other videos about Supernatural, is that you will be turning a lot, and that 360 gameplay that you will be doing really does engage your core.
Here comes a turn to the left. I hit it with power and turn my body to the left. This next one has 2 targets, so we'll use 2 hands to strike it and turn to the left. Now it's your turn. Give it a shot.
From Antonio, then you will be passed off to Coach Jared, who will teach you all about your lower body and how that impacts the gameplay.
Remember, it's not a race. Get that form right. Hips back, weight in the heels, and get right back up. If you miss a few, that's okay. Just keep flowing. You're getting it. Now, just like we learned, these slanted triangles are for the lunge.
Once that is over, the tutorial is done and it will bring you back to Leanne, and then it will be your first official workout. And then once you finish that, Leanne's voice will either tell you that from the home screen you can go into the pros only workout if that workout was too hard, or you can go into the beginners only workout if you'd like a little bit more practice.
Amazing job. Your supernatural score is made up of how many squats and lunges you completed, plus how accurately and how powerfully you hit your targets. I hope you enjoyed this. We're all looking forward to seeing you back here soon.
So now that we've gone over gameplay, let's go ahead and talk about my first impression of this application. So a little bit of background information from me. Before social distancing started, I was an avid gym enthusiast. I would go to the gym at least 5 times a week around 3 o'clock in the morning before I would head off to work. I would mainly go for strength training. I didn't really do a lot of cardio just because I was on my feet all day at work. On average, I would be burning about 3,000 calories a day. So that's why I really didn't need all the cardio. But now, since social distancing has started, I have gained a little bit of weight. I have been maintaining my muscle tone with at-home workouts with bands and body weight workout without the extra cardio or without being at work all day. It just kind of stays on me now. All right, so first impression off the bat, as you can tell by the intro video, Supernatural will make you work. And I have never sweat this much in my whole entire life. It was incredible to see my headset. Thankfully, I have a silicone face protector on it. I have the silicone wraps around the actual controllers as well. And as you can see in the video, that it was completely drenched in sweat. So thank goodness I already had one. Supernatural has their own available in their extra section of their website. So if you wanted to check one out, it is called the Sweatproof Headset Liner by Devancy. I will leave links down below for the one that I have and the one that Supernatural has down below. Also, Supernatural really immerses you in the game. There are some incredible places that you will visit while you work out, and time will go by so fast, and you can travel without even leaving the comfort of your own home. Second impression, what does it look like? What can you compare it to? So obviously, off the rip, it reminds me of Beat Saber. Beat Saber laid the foundation for VR rhythm games. It also reminds me of Peloton. If you're not familiar with Peloton, Peloton is an American fitness company that is mainly known for producing stationary spinning bikes that allows users to participate in spinning classes that are streamed from the company's main fitness studio through a monthly subscription service. Last but certainly not least would be Wander. I feel like Supernatural really encompasses Wonder and its ability to be able to teleport anywhere in the world and be able to explore. Now, of course, in Supernatural, you will not be walking around the Eiffel Tower, but it really does immerse you in different areas of the world. Third impression, equipment. As you've seen in the setup, it talks about the space that you needed. Leanne talks about having the space of a yoga mat. In my original play area where I recorded me in the game somewhat, I did have the space of about a yoga mat. Lengthwise, if I turned, there was a closet door and a bed that I wouldn't hit, but because of the 360 gameplay, you are constantly turning in the game, which means that you are not stationary. So if I stayed in that one stationary position, I wouldn't hit the closet door or the bed. But once I started turning and I was no longer in that one spot, I would be hitting the bed and the closet door a lot, which made me have to go move my workout area while I was playing Supernatural into my living room. Another thing to remember is equipment. Now, from the video that I had previously shown you of my very, very sweaty headset cover, that's something that you're going to want to keep in mind when you are using Supernatural. If you just have the Oculus Quest without a headset cover, I highly recommend that you buy one just for hygienic purposes. It is very comfortable, the Oculus Quest as it is, but all of that sweat is going to be soaked up by the headset, and I'm pretty sure you can't just throw it in the wash. So in order to avoid that, I would just recommend buying a silicone cover, which I have already linked down below, either from Amazon, the one that I use, or the one that is available through the Supernatural Extras area. Fourth, very disappointing impression was that there is no Fitbit integration yet. After scouring the net, I looked through their social medias, I looked through their website, top to bottom, and there is yet to be any Fitbit integration. I also reached out to them on Twitter, but I am sad to say that they did not respond to me as of yet. I will update down below if they do. Some of the devices that they do name on their website are the Polar HR Monitor chest strap by Polar, the Wahoo HR Monitor armband by Wahoo Fitness. Of course, you have your Apple Watch series, and the TicWatch E2 Android Wear OS by TicWatch. Fifth impression, the overall cost of having Supernatural into your fitness regimen. In order to better understand the costs, I have organized each device and subscription service on a graphic organizer just so that you can understand where the calculations for the costs came into play. There are certain things that you need to remember when it comes down to breaking the cost of each device and subscription service. For example, the Peloton is a one-time cost, but you can choose to pay it off on a monthly plan. And you have to keep in mind that no matter the length of time that it takes you to pay off the Peloton, you're still going to be paying for classes in order to use the Peloton. When calculating the traditional gym membership, you also have to keep in mind the individual attributes that make up your gym membership, such as the industrial grade fitness equipment, the sauna, steam room, pool, jacuzzi, and classes, and whatever else that your gym comes with. These things individually would cost a lot more than the $600 a year to keep up with your membership. When it comes to cost, it's all about personal preference. In my opinion, the Oculus Quest and Supernatural come in being the most cost-friendly overall, just because you get the versatility of course, getting your fitness workouts, but also you get the versatility of being able to play your favorite games on the Oculus Quest, something that you can't do with a big, giant stationary bike. Sixth impression, music. So far, the music is just a tad bit repetitive. I'm sure that's just because it is a newly launched game and they're still working out music licenses with artists and record companies. When I was looking over the Supernatural Twitter feed, that they were asking the Supernatural users what other music that they would like to see in the future, and they were pretty much on board with most of the suggestions, so I can't wait to see what other music comes in the future. I would love to see a little bit more hip-hop and rap. That's just my preference. I found overall it was a little bit more easier for me to catch on to the beat of the song when I actually knew the song, rather than when I had just randomly heard the song for the first time and I was trying to learn the beat. Alright, so the last of my first impressions, number 7, is your posture or your form. It can be really easy to become really lazy when you are going through the triangles, when you're doing your squats and your lunges, to forget about proper posture and form, which would cause injury to you. So my recommendation, I'm not an expert or anything, FYI, it's just something that I know from going to the gym a lot, lifting weights, that how important your form is. I would suggest before you start the game to just go ahead and just stretch a little bit, do a couple body weight squats and lunges just to keep in mind how your body should feel in the game when you have to do those squats and lunges, just so that you do not go ahead and injure yourself while you are playing. And in between those mini breaks, also keep that in mind, kind of remind yourself to stay in proper form. They do a really good job throughout each workout to remind you about your form, but just as a friendly reminder and warning, when you're playing this, that was just my first impression, that you can become very lazy with your form while playing. Now, overall, would I recommend it? Yes, I would. I love this app. I couldn't believe that virtual reality has taken us to this level of where we are now. It's honestly something that I would replace my traditional treadmill Stairmaster cardio with, and it's also very convenient. I work full-time. I have a daughter. I am a full-time student. This is just something that I could wake up early in the morning and just do really fast before work, and could be a great new part of my fitness regimen. So overall, yes, I will be recommending this to everyone and anyone. The developers did a great job. The coaches do a really good job keeping you engaged in this game and making it really fun, and just overall making time go by a lot faster than it ever would in a regular fitness class, at least for me. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to hear more about Supernatural, I would like to invite you onto my Supernatural journey. For the next 30 days, I will be working out every single day with Supernatural. It will now be my new cardio for the day, in conjunction with my band workouts, just to keep my muscle tone. So keep an eye out. Within the next 30 days, I will be posting a video with my complete journey down to my diet and my weight and progress pictures. So just as a friendly reminder, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell, just so that you'll be notified when that video goes live. So I hope you enjoyed this video, from the setups to the preview of the gameplay of what you will be immersing yourself in when you open up Supernatural, to all of my detailed first impressions. So please make sure to give this video a like if you'd like to see more VR content from me, and all of my social media will be listed down below. Also, give me a follow on Supernatural if you end up downloading the game and joining in the Supernatural movement. I would love to see you on my leaderboard so that we can compete with each other and motivate each other to work harder. So go ahead, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever my next video goes live. Leave a comment down below if you are interested in virtual reality fitness, and what do you think about Supernatural? Thank you again so much for joining me on my channel and clicking on my video. Make sure to share this with all of your VR enthusiasts and fitness enthusiasts, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my next Supernatural workout. So I will see you in the next video. Take care. Also, I just wanted to mention that Supernatural has a limited time offer in the US and Canada. It is $0 for the first 30 days, and then you will be charged the $19 a month for the membership. So if you wanted to go ahead and try it out, it would be no cost to you for the first 30 days, and I highly recommend that you take advantage of this offer before it ends.